And today we are covering and discovering the shift to break free from overwhelm and pursuing your aspirations. Well, so many people around the world feel so overwhelmed with job insecurity that are preventing them from pursuing their deeper aspirations. And this is not only one little problem, this creates uncertainty, fear, stagnation, indecision, resulting in lost opportunities to live your life to the fullest. But today, we will learn some simple tools to reclaim your vision and getting clear with what you want to create and to help you move forward. And wouldn't that be amazing? Well, I wanted to play a song, but right now I'm still learning the ropes. And the song that I had for you was Unstoppable by Zia. And this is an empowering song that has a tonality of resilience and determination. And so I will love for you to uh, take some time, spend some time with me. So, welcome everyone. And today we are diving into something that many women and people in general struggle with, and that is holding onto the vision of want to create for themselves. And for those of you that don't know me, well, my name is Maria Semple. I am the founder of New Life Coach. And for the last 16 years, I lost the vision of myself so many times that I decided to take control of my life. And I couldn't really, during my working life, I had the practice of my coaching practice and so on, but I couldn't dedicate full time to have this life as I wanted to do it. So in the last cancellation of my contract, I decided to take a sabbatical, and I went traveling on the east coast of Australia with my beautiful dog Sunday. So although this channel was formed to share my camper life adventures with Sunday and with you all, well, I decided that this is a good point as well of reference for me to share with you all my knowledge, my expertise, and for those that like to have a life accelerator and create new aspirations to life while they are working full time. Well, I mentioned before that the uncertainty of job cancellations, particularly if you're working in contract jobs like I used to, well, it creates fear and stagnation and indecision. And every time a contract was canceled, it threw me through a whirlwind of grief and anxiety and loss, but resulting in feeling totally lost. And today I want to mention that there are many stats that talk about these. And particularly here in Australia, we have the Australian Bureau of Statistics that reports on employment trends and job insecurity and mental health impacts. There are also other independent bodies, industry bodies like Mondac, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Deloitte, that offer reports on the relationship between job insecurity, mental health, and well being, just to name a few. I'm not going to cover the stats here today with you, but I want to say that this is an increasing problem that we face every day with people all around the world, and particularly here in Australia. Well, so I want to say that if you are feeling uncertain, stuck, and you or feel like your dreams are slipping away. So today's topic is for you. We will explore why clarity is one of the keys on how to take the first steps to reclaim your vision and of who you want to be. But I want to mention also that there are five common mistakes that people can go through when they are feeling overwhelmed through job insecurity. And that is staying in survival mode. When job insecurity sets in, really, people feels, and you might be going through this right now. You feel solely immediately on a survival mode, just paying bills, going home, just keeping the job, and leaving no time or energy to consider other aspirations or personal growth. And this creates a cycle of reactive thinking rather than being proactive on planning and for new aspirations, planning something better for you in life. Right. And then the other common mistake is that you might be postponing your dreams indefinitely, and people frequently put off, and you I did it for many years, your deeper aspirations, telling yourself that you will pursue them once the job stabilizes. It's always like, I will be happy when this happen. I will be happy when the boyfriend comes. I'll be happy when the job comes. I'll be happy. And this is one of postponing our dreams indefinitely. And this waiting for the perfect moment mindset, it often leads to stagnation, waiting for the ideal conditions while they rarely materialize. And then allowing fear to take and dictate your decisions. Fear of failure, friends, of making the wrong choice can cause indecision or prevent action altogether. It seems to the fear will paralyze you. I always mention the book Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway by Susan Jeffers is a wonderful resource to help you overcome your fears as well. This fear by job insecurity, it can lead to, you want to stick to what is familiar yet quite unfulfilling, and this life prevents you from exploring new possibilities. Another common mistake that we make when we are overwhelmed and lack clarity is overworking to compensate. We think that if we stay at work longer, that they will recognize us, and that, that safeguard my position in that job, or your position in that particular role. And really, this leads to burnout and a lot of resentment, because when you are in a contract job and they're not going to renew it, and they also have law restrictions that after 2 years of being renewed, then the job will reclassified as ongoing. So they're really letting women over 40s, 50s go, just to bring new generations of people that need to work. That's totally fine. What I'm saying to you, it is ideal for all of us to create new aspirations in life while you are holding on to that job. Well, and neglecting, the common mistake as well, the last common mistake is neglecting your personal growth and learning. And in a state of job insecurity, personal growth takes the back seat. Let's face it. So people stop investing in themselves because that's not a priority. The priority is to be in survival mode and failing to acquire new skills, but also to feel in love with yourself. Feel that passion inside that you used to have when you were a child. And if your parents said that you were going in an adventure, tomorrow, for example, you woke up so early to get ready for this adventure to go and explore the world. Well, this is what we want you to feel and create once again. So you will ask me, what is vision, Maria? And vision is understanding the desire that is burning inside of you, recognizing it, acknowledging that I wanted to be a teacher, a mentor of some sort when I was a child. And throughout my life, I kept kind of postponing it. I say that I became a mom, and then I became a different kind of teacher. But I think vision, that is what it is. Understanding that desire and acknowledging it. And vision is how it helps you aligned with something bigger than yourself and bigger goals. So if you are overwhelmed, how can you gain clarity? You are asking me that, right? Well, when you feel overwhelmed, it is crucial to pause, reflect, and realign. Sometimes you have heard when we need to send our vehicles, our cars, to have wheels realignment, right? Well, the same happens for us humans. It happens all the time. Gaining clarity involves not only to clear that mental fog, but focusing on what truly matters. I want to share here 5 key questions with you, and that it might help you. It will help you indeed to understand about the clarity of your vision on how you can gain. So, what are you currently focusing on that does not align with your long-term goals? This is one of questions that can help you identify what is that vision. And as you pause and realign and reflect, that is crucial. A second question: what would my ideal life look like if I remove these obstacles? Well, imagine your life without the barriers that you are currently seeing. This can help you recalibrate what's important. And you know, when we identified in the previous question, when we identify our distractions and what takes our energy away from our vision, well, imagine if you write all the 24 hours, how many hours for sleep, how many hours for work, how many hours for exercise and socializing, and you can take stock take of the hours that perhaps you can use to realign yourself. There could be 2 or 3 hours in the day that you can use for these. What is the biggest change that I can make, that I need to make to feel more aligned? An alignment, friends, is when our words, our thoughts, and our action are all together in one. So we say what we and we do what we say we were going to do, and we take action completely. We are totally congruent. And what are the guiding decisions? Well, what values are guiding your decisions right now? And values are very unconscious. So that is something that really you need to decide here. And welcome to all of those watching this live. This is Maria live today on Discover the Shift and Break Free from Overwhelm to Pursuing Your Aspirations. So, we're talking about the questions to regain that alignment. And here's the last question that I have is how does I want to be known in the next 3, 5 years, 10 years? And this really, it helps us to put our perspective into a long-term vision, and helps us to shift from short-term chaos that we feel we have around in our lives. One of the books, The Seven Habits from Highly Effective People, it has one of the habits is begin with the end in mind. And it's a wonderful book that I recommend for you to read. And focus on this. How would you like to be known in the next 3, 5, 10, 20 years? So, the biggest problem that we are addressing today is that many women around the world find it challenging to balancing job insecurity, particularly if they are holding a contract job and you might be over 45, 55, and then losing all your personal aspirations. It's very easy to lose sight of your long term vision while you are focusing on the daily grind. So, I have two practical suggestions here. And well, set boundaries between your work and your personal goals. Dedicate specific time slots each week or each day if you did that inventory of how many hours you may have during the day for you to uh, balance these two things and uh, focus on your personal aspirations and separate it from your job responsibilities. So if you always wanted to play that clarinet, if you always wanted to learn that guitar, take that project like if you are having a meeting with your best friend, the friend that you cannot just let down. So that is one of my first suggestions. Integrate your new aspirations into your work. So if you are working, I know that when I was working, I always took an opportunity to ask colleagues if they wanted to be coached, if there was a project around that they wanted to uncover, if there was something in their life that they wanted to work a little bit more deeply, and if they wanted a coach to be coached by me. Well, this is what I did. So look for opportunities within your job. For example, if you are into sustainability, which Mother Earth requires us now to be more sustainable in every day of our lives, then go and find ways to incorporate these initiatives that you want to establish within your team, your work, and talk to your supervisor. That will give you a lot of inspiration and ideas on what you can create for yourself outside work. But why developing clarity is important, and without a clear vision, we will be thrown inside out, left to right by the force of life. So reacting constantly instead of designing it. We all need to take control of our life if that is what we want. And then here, imagine a person who is constantly juggling the job demands, a woman that, between family and everyday life has no long term plans. She or you might be feeling stuck, unable to make progress, and because you are always putting out the fires rather than being proactive. This reactive approach creates stress and lack of fulfillment and stagnation. So, having a clear vision, a friend with new aspirations where you can create what is important, it helps you make decisions that are aligned with your aims and take the steps to move you forward to what you want in life. For example, you might be working a high stress job and you feel that you're always staying afloat. But without a clear vision for yourself, you might be jumping from one task to another, reacting to the daily crisis. I know I used to feel that way and even ask myself, is there more to life than this? And it was not a very empowering time. You can start setting specific goals, such as saving money if you can, networking or scheduling time to write, and your daily decisions become more intentional and you will feel more in control. I can assure you of that. And so, how does this reclaiming that vision or having a vision solves part of the problem? Yes, that's right, because we will always encounter a different obstacle or perhaps a problem. So, this solves the problem in a way that you can gain a sense of purpose. In having a sense of purpose and meaning in life, it helps you feel alive and act with new decisions. You it, it helps you to reduce the overwhelm, knowing that your focus is on having those priorities that will give you more fulfillment in life. It eliminates for you to be scattered. Increase or motivation, really. The clarity of your vision will help you to have consistent actions and to help you through all the challenges. As you set yourself a little vision for what you want to create, when you see all these obstacles arising, it helps you to make new decisions quickly and say, that's not aligned with what I want to create. And you know exactly what to say yes and no. And it helps you with a better decision making. That is the importance of how reclaiming your vision can be part of the solution and solve the problem. So when you face the noise of everyday life, you can evaluate your options based on whether they are aligned or not with your goals. And so let's get things done, shall we? In the few minutes that we got here together. So, my recommendations are for you to take some action, and you can create a vision board. This will help you visualize your goals and aspirations by having some snippets of things that you want to attract more in your life. And this serves as a daily reminder of your long term aspirations, or even if they are short term. But it is a reminder. But focus more than in the feeling that this will give you, more than in the little pictures. The feeling that this will give you will just start making a big change for you. And yeah, so I will be running a session in the near future about creating a vision board, and that will be great for all of us. Break it down into milestones. And well, so what are milestones? They are the the steps, the big steps that will let us know that what we want to create is attainable while we are working full time, such as it could be attending a networking event or a short seminar, a conference, learning a new skill. What will make you feel or believe that that is a milestone? Did you book the trip? Did you pay for the conference? Did you organize the children on a weekend with whoever can take care of them? And so it's time for you. So that is what a milestone, breaking down a milestone, will do for you. Identify what they are and then go for it. And really get accountability, because really when you find a coach, when you invest in yourself, then you find that accountability partner that can help you track your vision for and partner together. That is opening the portal of possibilities, and regular check-ins will ensure that you stay aligned. Well, I have a Facebook group that is a closed group, Reclaim Your Vision, Rewrite Your Story, where we help to keep each other accountable. And I also run free deep dives, challenges, masterclass, whichever you want to call it, every 6 weeks. And the next one is on the 9th of October. and that will be Australian Eastern Standard Time, 10 a.m., and it will be already daylight saving. So if you are in the east coast of the USA, it will be 7 o'clock p.m. the previous day. Well, today, friends, we have covered several things that I wanted to share with you today in this live. And that is the main points that we have covered is the clarity in your vision empowers your decisions. And you can identify your long term aspirations or your goals to focus your energy. And that is a, a big one. It was a big one for me. And many years I didn't know how to focus that energy. And this is your first step in taking back control of your aspirations. In life, it could be a change of career, whatever it is in your life, package your knowledge. Um, I'm not going to say create a business if you're not ready yet, but we can talk about that another time. Well, if you are ready once again to deep dive in reclaiming your vision, I invite you to join my upcoming challenge on the 9th of October. As I mentioned before, is at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and I offer there tools. Part of my 6 steps program, Reclaim Your Vision, Rewrite Your Story, and including in the third day, I go through creating a personal manifesto that aligns with your life purpose. Wow. Wonderful half an hour here with you, friends. Not quite half an hour, but I want to thank you for tuning in and remember the power of your vision. The power of reclaiming your vision is in your hands. And you can connect with me for more tools and to help you along your journey and keep believing in your potential, and amazing things are ahead. So thank you so much, and we'll see you uh, in a fortnight for our next live in Facebook. Wonderful.